Ever since my separation, I've felt gun shy to get back on stage. To be honest, feel like a failure, feel like an imposter. And here I'm the guy preaching to build a great business and keep your family intact, and I'm the guy whose family falls apart. I'm now getting to a point after 22 months of work on myself, therapy, understanding, forgiveness, acceptance, and just a lot of work and time and healing. I'm in a place to accept opportunities to get back on stage. And it's funny because I just got called from a good buddy of mine, Andrew Coates, to speak at his event, Evolve Strength Business and Coaching Conference in Edmonton, Alberta, on super short notice. And I know that I have a massive amount of value, but I'm like, what do I want to talk about money for? It feels so superficial to go up on stage and tell people how to make money, when pursuing money is one of the things that I feel really created a massive wedge in my relationship. And I just realized that speaking on stage is what makes me feel alive. So I've accepted this opportunity, and I am going to go burn the fire. And we're going to get back into it, because I know these are lies. Who do you think you are to be speaking to people on how to build a business and maintain your values in the process? You screwed everything up. Like, those are the voices that I hear, and I am not going to let those voices win. So I do not think that this opportunity is a coincidence, and I am going to accept and say yes, and I'm going to invite you in on the next couple days, and you're going to see why I do believe that this offer to speak at this event was not a coincidence. The trip started off seeing some good friends, Jennifer Van Barneveld, as well as John Goodman, and we got brought to our hotels. And I loved how Andrew brought us together, and I got to connect with other people who are in the industry, a lot of people whose paths I hadn't crossed with in a while. And I really was reminded of bringing the value. So I got up nice and early. When I travel, I like to stick to my routine. So got a nice devotional in. I got a nice little prayer time, went down to the hotel gym, got a run in, and then headed on over to the event. When I speak, I love to over deliver. So if you're completely brand new, you might find my talks overwhelming. So I don't think I failed to do that in this talk either. So while my presentation was on how to scale to $10, $20, $40, and $80,000 per month, I wanted to get the audience emotionally attached to why they should care. So what I taught them was a concept called figuring out your emotional desired end state, which is what you really want. And most people don't figure out the feelings that they want to achieve at the end of their day, their week, their month, their life. And they think that a certain amount of revenue will make them happy, and that is not the case. How did you come up with 20K per month, 40K per month, 100K per month? How did you even come up with those numbers? What most people want is peace. They want predictability. They want purpose. They want fulfillment. They want a feeling. So figure out the feelings you want first, and then figure out what level of income will give you that feeling. I never did that. After I spoke, I felt on fire. I was immediately reminded that this is what I'm called to do. Share my story from stage. Before, I just sold money. Now what I sell is how you make the money and who you're becoming in the process. I used to say that, but I didn't really know what I was saying. Now I know what I'm saying, and people really connected with this message to own your journey and build your business being authentically you. And it was just a great chance to realize that, hey, I've made some mistakes and I can't change, but I can definitely share my lessons, and I can inspire people to build a better business and to do it well. And the rest of the event was incredible. Got to see my student Natalia take the stage. I was so proud of her. She's one of my longer standing female coaching clients. What's up, guys? I want to introduce you to somebody super special. This is Natalia Mello. You've probably seen her on stage. She is rocking it. She's been speaking all over the place today. You spoke to Evolve Strength on basically dialing in your niche, but you shared a number how much you've spent in personal development. What was that number?
137,000 and something like that.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of people are scared to invest. What do you say to that?
I mean, if you don't invest in you, why should people invest in you?
Right.
I think that's kind of the biggest thing. How are you going to be able to stand there and tell people that you're worthy of investment? Like, you're worthy being invested on,
right,
if you don't even think that you're worthy of investing in yourself.
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of like the whole idea of like self-respect.
Yeah.
How are you going to expect people to respect you if you don't even respect yourself?
Yeah.
The rest of the weekend was really just thinking about the future and getting fired up for my Arizona event, November 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm going to be brutally honest. I actually was like, oh man, another event that I got to run. I never feel that way. And this event fired me up to get our sales page done, to get our curriculum finalized. And we've got, I think, a good 50 plus days to fill that event. And I needed this event to just remind me of the value of live events. Live events change lives. And I like to say, if you don't feel like you're going places in life, it's because you're literally not going places in life.
Let's give the people an update.
Ben's giving Vince a free massage.
Criticizing my walking
Not
mechanics.
criticizing, man. That's not what that was. I was observing and giving you a little bit of advice and guidance, man. Trying to help your knees from hurting.
It can only be one of two things. You should know this. One of two things.
And if I'd decided to stay home, I would have missed out on all these new relationships and partnerships and opportunity and new belief in myself, where I feel like the old Vinny again. And I feel like I'm back. And I'm so grateful and I'm so excited for the future. The future actually looks good. I feel like this is the first time I'm dreaming again. And I really started thinking big when I went out on this beautiful run along the Saskatchewan River, and it was just glorious.
One of the things running teaches you is to run your race. And, you know, one of the things I'm horrible at is comparing myself to other people. And, you know, especially when I'm around business owners, you meet guys who get to income levels that you feel like you should be at. I don't know if you can relate, but I've been doing this for 18 years. So I feel like by now I should have built a $10 million a year business. It just seems like I should be there by now, compared to all these other guys that I started with and who started after me and have got there. Like, what do they know that I don't know? And, you know, I'm out running right now and my calf is freaking bugging me again. And I'm like, I've been running for so long. Like, why? And you start to feel sorry for yourself. Like, I should be there by now. I don't know if it's entitlement or what it is, but, you know, I think one of the messages that I've been called to share because of these experiences that I'm having is to own your journey. I feel like I could speak to this, and being grateful for where you are and measuring backwards and not measuring your success based on how far away you are from where you want to be, but how far you've come since you started. I feel like that is the mindset we need, you know, to go the distance. This is a marathon, and maybe I will get to a $10 million a year business, but right now, that's not in the cards. Right now, running a half marathon might not be in the cards because my dang calf. So just taking it day by day, I feel like is the message that a lot of us need to hear over and over and over again, and never gets old.
Hope this inspired you to get outside your comfort zone and get around people who are thinking and acting differently. If you don't feel like you're going somewhere in life, then get around people that are more powerful than you, who are going places, so that you can borrow their power and their belief and their energy to help you propel to the next level in your personal life. I hope this inspired you, this fired me up, and we'll see you in the next one.